Welcome to part 4 of New Camera. This is the one I've been waiting for. I have had this camera for a while. I've been saving it to make this video. I've been dying to open this sucker up. Okay? So this is going to be a fun part. One of the things I recommend is we be very careful opening these things up. I've got scissors here. Knives I don't recommend. I don't recommend box cutting knives unless you have to. Just because it's a great way of actually puncturing the camera or something like that. This case, this has got like a little plastic, so it's holding these together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up like that, and then I'm doing the rest by hand, because that way we don't hurt anything. And by the way, whenever you open cameras and that kind of stuff, the thing you want to do, the first thing you want to do is make sure you keep everything. You don't have to keep the saran wrap, the shrink wrap. You don't have to keep that unless you want to. But you want to keep everything else in here, because in case you have to take it back. Okay, so always make sure, number one, keep the receipt. Keep that with you, because most places have 30 days return policy, 90 days. Costco has 90 days return policy. Some places have 15 days. Best Buy is 15 days on cameras. So you want to make sure you keep your receipt at all times with you there. Now, this is a box, but it's kind of joined here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can take this and just carefully break the seal right there. And remember, sometimes in some cases when you do break the seal, that means you're agreeing to something. You're agreeing to the software rights and all that kind of stuff, okay? Now, just remember, this one has 2 boxes here. See? You like my new face? No, just kidding. See, this is a new box. This is that Wi-Fi extra that comes with, and it was sealed with it. So I'm just gonna, I kind of leave it like that for right now, just to make sure. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to take it out without ruining the box, so that in case there's a problem with it, I can take it back. And because some companies and places also require it to be with the original container, and there's no exceptions in the policy. They're very strict, because think about, most companies have this as an overhead to return, because they have to be paying a certain percentage of it. Now I'm seeing here these are sealed, and there's a little plus here. I mean, peel me. I don't know. Anyway, so we're almost done there. There we go. And so now I can take this safely out of the nice sales box. Now this is nice packaging. One of the things that I love about getting new technology and stuff is the packaging. It's just, how they package it in the box and the design and stuff. I don't know, it's me. My favorite's always been Apple. Apple's always done such a beautiful job of their packaging their boxes and stuff. This is pretty nice. I mean, this is really clever. So got the camera up here, and this is saying peel me away this direction. So I'm going to go this way. Again, you don't need to keep these unless you want to. I've got a bag down underneath my desk where it's going into, just in case. Then it has an arrow up here that says lift up. Nice container. And then they lift this up, and it has all the other accessories. See, got the arrow there, and there's more accessories in here. So the camera's up here, so be really careful. Here's the manual. This is important, okay? You have the camera here. You got the manual. Very important. Let me explain to you why. If you go further down here, you will see there are more accessory stuff in here, including the battery. Okay? You got the USB cable. Okay? And sometimes it's, oh, nice. They put some stickers to advertise their company. Cute. And then that box comes out, and then more accessories down here. And these are the different harnesses and that kind of stuff. And I'm just going to leave these in here for now. I'm just going to leave those in here for now. Okay? And just remember to, before you throw anything away, you check, make sure everything's there. And then got the Wi-Fi card is in here, and I'll take that out some other time. But in the meantime, you want to make sure you've got your stuff. You got your harness. In this case, I've got harness in here. I got the cameras in here. I'm sorry. My harness is inside. All this extra stuff that's in here is in here. I got the camera. This is the water casing. That's one of the arms that goes on the table. Okay. But most importantly, you got your USB cable. This is the one that you can take from the pictures from here to the computer. In some cases, we'll find out that I think it's also the charger camera as well. And then we have the battery casing here. This is the Li-ion battery, which is the new generation of rechargeable batteries that doesn't develop memory of the camera stuff. So that's how you make sure. You make sure you got everything in here. You got your stuff, and you still have the box. I recommend you do not throw anything away until you make sure everything is working perfectly. I keep my boxes for a good month and a half. My wife said, "What are you getting rid of those boxes?" And I said, "I'm sure, make sure everything is working." And then she drops it. So, but again, the next video is I'm going to show you what key things you need to do to get started, and I'm going to give you a clue. Read the manual. So stay tuned for the last of the series of new camera, and then we'll go from there. Okay? See you in a bit.